This is a hard video to make. I've been postponing making this video for months now, but it needs to be done. People need to know about this. Bro, fapping is the worst habit you can get into. I used to do it 3 times a day. On the worst days, it was like 4 times a day. But I'm grateful I didn't start really young. I started, the first time I did it was like at 15 years old, 14 years old, around that time, yeah. And I'm grateful I started so late. Because, bro, there are so, like, people these days, like, young people, bro, they're fucking kids. Kids, bro, kids that are watching porn. There are 8 years old kids that know the step sister joke, being stuck in the fucking what's the word? Not refrigerator, cleaning machine, the fucking cleaning machine. You know the joke, bro. There are 8-year-old kids that are doing that joke, which means they're fucking they're watching it. People that are kids that are not even hitting puberty, bro. They are watching that shit, and it's hard, bro. I used to wake up. This was in summer break, by the way. Wake up, had no school, no worries. Parents would be at work. It was like 8 a.m. I believe, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and I would immediately go to the bathroom. I wasn't the type of guy that was doing it like in my bed, like not my bedroom, my bed, in my bedroom. Only the first time I did it in my bedroom, sorry. The first time I did it in my bedroom on on this fucking chair, bro. This is so weird. I did it on this chair, not in this room, but in this chair, and I made a whole mess. And from that point, I was doing it in the bathroom, either in the shower or on the toilet. Bro, it's fucking hard to talk about this. Who knows how many views this will get? But I will just continue talking about it. Waking up, doing it the first thing in the morning. Then I would just go downstairs into the kitchen, feeling like a fucking goblin, smelling of cum, literally. I could smell the fucking cum. Ugh. Then I would maybe eat a high sugar diet, a high sugar meal with fucking milk, cereals. Then I would go back into my room, fucking play video games, waste all of my day. Then around 2 p.m., around lunchtime, I would get bored and I would fucking do it again. I would need the stimulation, the dopamine. Then I would just go on with my day. If I would shower, I would maybe do it once or twice in the shower. But I would get into bed at like 11 p.m. and I would fucking watch stepsister shit only for the plot, bro. I wasn't fapping, as I told you, I wasn't fapping in my bedroom, but I was at 10 p.m. in my bed, under the covers, feeling like a fucking weirdo, watching that shit when I was supposed to be sleeping. Daily routine. I hope this fucking. I hope it's still recording. Bro, look, it's fucking frozen. So yeah, daily routine. Is it recording? Oh, I need to see it. Yeah, it's recording. I had to make sure. But I wasn't realizing it at that time. Like, I was feeling deeply lonely. I just had hit puberty, and I wanted a girl. I wanted to have I wanted to do shit with her, of course, to do all the things that I was seeing on those sites. But I was feeling that void, that need for intimacy, that need for affection with that shit. And I'm not saying it's not pleasurable. It's peak human experience. Fucking spreading your seed, especially as a man. So there's a lot of pleasure in it, bro. A lot of pleasure that you may know about. Starting is easy, stopping is hard. Because, bro, in this day and age, fucking every single company has shorts. And do you know what's the word? What's popular on shorts? Underage girls that dress sexually, that do sexual dances for 8-year-old men to see. All the fucking bro. I used to be on TikTok. I used to spend 12 hours a day on TikTok. And at one point, the whole feed was with fucking girls shaking their titties and their ass, doing dances, getting millions of views, 50 million views, doing sexual dances. How was I able to not fap, to escape porn and all this shit by watching that content? But there's a bigger problem to it. There's an even bigger problem than these apps pushing this sexual content. Fapping makes you feel lonely. This is like one of my biggest breakthroughs. I relapsed a few months ago, like 4 months ago, I believe. I wanted to feel the pleasure again. It was dumb. I'm not gonna do it again. So I fapped. I opened the sites, and I finish my thing. I clean up. Then I go downstairs. I start eating, and I can't help but feel a bit more tired, having a bit less energy. So as I'm making my food, I just feel sluggish, still thinking of what I watched previous to eating. Then I open Spotify and I put some songs, and I listen to Sweater Weather. I think that's a song, and I feel this fucking pain in my heart. I wanted someone next to me as I was eating the food. I felt the need to have a girlfriend to do shit with her. So I was eating and feeling that gap inside of me even bigger and bigger because I fapped to a fucking random woman. And my primal brain thought I was doing shit with her. So we would be connected in a sense. I I created a connection with a fucking porn star. My mind created a connection with a fucking porn star. A random woman on the internet that I won't ever see. I was feeling connected to her. And I fucking felt nostalgic, like you feel with an ex while listening to the song, while feeling deeply lonely. So yeah, you get all the negatives from fapping, like the addiction part, all this shit, the mental health problems. But the even bigger picture, the even bigger problem is that you create the connection, especially if you watch fucking videos. Because I experimented with photos in the past, of course, fucking Reddit. And you don't have the same connection. Like, yeah, you feel the mental health problems, you feel the deployed of energy, the depletion of energy. English is complicated. I was feeling those symptoms, but I was never feeling that connection between me and the actress because I was looking at 50 to 100 different women and I was using them for their bodies. But at one time, I created a connection. My mind created a connection. And I felt depressed in a sense. I felt the depression symptoms for weeks, for a week, a full week after doing it once. And on that day, because I was feeling lonely, I started messaging girls on Instagram. I mean, only one girl, but I started looking for potential customers for my girlfriend spot. I was essentially looking for a girlfriend online because I was feeling lonely. But there's a little problem that appeared. I want a high quality woman. And I realized that high quality women don't spend their time on Instagram. They're out in the real world. They don't have like this brain rot from being on Instagram every single day. Yet I was messaging girls on Instagram with thousands of followers, like 1,000 followers, to be my girlfriend, to meet my potential mate. I was looking at their highlights, and there were like 100 different highlights of their life, of photos with them, sexual photos with them. And it just fucking hit me, bro. I'm feeling lonely. I want to find a mate, a girlfriend, a high quality woman, and I'm fucking looking at on Instagram for them. I'm looking at girls that have, the fucking highlight bar, right? Like this is the length of the highlight bar. Every single like story was a little dot. That's how many stories there were. And I was looking for a potential mate that was posting hundreds upon hundreds of different stories on their Instagram. How could that be a high quality woman? So I wasted that day without even realizing it. I wanted to fill up that gap by messaging girls on Instagram. I eventually found the balls to message only one girl and she didn't even reply. But that was essentially my plan, to message girls. But I stopped before fucking doing something stupid. And this is the second point. If you fap, you create a connection, and you're more likely to spiral down into a spiral of bad habits. Like you do one bad habit, and it like falls like a domino, and then hundreds of bad habits fall after it. Fapping is just that push, that first momentum. So yeah, you fap for once, you fap one day, then the next day you don't have the same energy, the same drive to work on a business. So you just spend a bit more time on Instagram. What happens when you spend time on Instagram? You see fucking ass, you see titties, you see girls doing sexual dances. So you get stimulated again. You get the urge to fap again. But no, I'm on no fap, bro. I'm on no fap. I won't fap ever again. Sweet. Next day, same thing. You still have that depletion of energy. But this time you spend a little bit more time on Instagram. And that's the thing that makes you relapse again. Or after you fap, you start listening to music to get that stimulation. And somehow Spotify realizes, oh, you're in this depressed state. And it gives you song recommendations for sad people, depressed people, breakup songs. Like I used to listen to Sweater Weather. Fuck it. And you start feeling even more depressed. You have even less energy. And you might end up either doing the bad habit again, or do dumb shit like messaging girls on Instagram, or fucking going out to club, to party, to hook up with random girls that you meet there. Low quality girls. People don't fucking talk about this. Yeah, they talk about the no-fap benefits. After 90 days, girls can smell your semen, bro. No. There are benefits to not fapping, of course. There are mental health benefits, motivation. Like you don't have you don't mess up your dick, so it works when you eventually find a girlfriend after you stop fapping, of course. But people don't talk about the negatives, bro. I'm feeling fine without a girlfriend. I'll be honest. I'm feeling okay. I got out of a 1-year-old relationship. I'm feeling fine. I pretty much don't have time for a girl right now. So this is not in my head, in my mind at all. But that one day, when I fapped, I started feeling that It's that pain inside my heart, that void inside my chest. That maybe it would be not it won't be a bad idea to just get a girlfriend again, right? Distractions while I'm trying to work on. Bro, look at this. Yeah, my dumbass fucking stopped recording for some reason. But where was I? Like, people don't talk about the negatives. And the even bigger problem is that, oh yeah, I was talking about how, like, feeling deeply lonely. Like, there's an even bigger problem, bro. 8-year-olds watching porn, fapping, before even hitting puberty, bro. Imagine those 8-year-old boys getting into a relationship somehow against all the odds at like 18 years old, 19 years old. They want a committed wife, a committed girlfriend. Imagine how would their relationship be after that guy has been watching porn for more than half of his life, fapping every single day, using the fucking death grip every single day, multiple times a day. His dick wouldn't even get hard the fifth time of doing it. Imagine their fucking sex life. That guy wouldn't feel pleasure from that woman, and he would end the relationship feeling even more lonely, and he would go to his back to his fucking porn. So many young men are destroying their future chances of having a happy, loving relationship just by watching porn, destroying their dick. Just imagine yourself. Just close your eye with me. Imagine yourself in 20 years. Let's say you're 40 years old. You have a wife next to you. You're in bed. She starts getting all naked and stuff. The lights are off. But there's a little problem. And it's really little. It's small. Your dick isn't getting hard. There's a fucking woman in front of you. Your wife in front of you. But you just can't get hard. Maybe somehow, out of nowhere, she does something and that turns you on. Sweet. Imagine fucking her. Doing what you want to do. But you just don't get the pleasure from her. And you fantasize about the fucking porn star that you just watched a few hours previous to that. And now you get even harder. And your mind is somewhere else. Your mind is thinking of random women on the internet. And you're just not present. And your wife sees that. One look on your face and she knows that, oh, he's thinking of other women. And she just can't help herself but feel worthless. Feel like she's not enough. Open your eyes. Do you want that to be your future? Your reality? Your reality? To make your future wife, the mother of your children, not feel enough just because you're watching random women on the internet? Do you want that truly? Rethink your future actions from now on. I will leave you here, bro. See you later. Bro, this fucking video took a dark turn. See you later, bro.